So, the roll cut, what is it? Internal corner reel here, turn it over. And here is your water tank that you're filling up. So we've been sent down the roll cut to test and see how it can work with our Airless spray plaster system. This has been sent by L'Auto Parfait. No, I'll fail with French. That ain't my thing. But I passed plastering. So, the roll cut, what is it? What's its use? To my mind, in my opinion, it's an in-between a banjo and a bazooka. Its design was to take paper tape. With this little water tank addition that wets the paper as it passes through, which minimises bubbling and creases. But as Airless spray plasterers, we don't like using paper tape. We're going to be using Fibafuse. So this fibre tape, it works much better for us. It's easier to use, it's sandable, and it's really forgiving. So we're going to run the test with Fibafuse. So we've got the roll cut, and we've got two extension poles here that help you reach taller parts of the building, such as internal corners and high ceiling lines. I think I'm going to be using this medium extension quite a bit really. That's going to help me with the 2.4 metre ceiling lines in this building. We've also got an accessory pack where we've got spare blades, spare filters for the little water tank when using paper tape, and a few nuts and bolts. So let's take a closer look at the roll cut. So we've got the internal corner reel here, and it spins around and changes quite easy. Just turn it over. And now you can do your flats and your straight joints. So we've got the wheel here that just carries the tape forward for you, and this is what you roll against the wall. And then we've got the water tank here. You can adjust the flow just down here on the settings as to how much water you want to go through, but that's just going to saturate the tape for you when using paper tape and help reduce bubbles and air and any other problems you get while using paper tape. So we're going to do a test run now with the Fibafuse in the roll cut. First, I'm going to spray some product into the hopper with my Mark 5 spray gun and some Alseco FX plaster in the machine. So if you'd like to learn how to troubleshoot, set up, run, prime, clean down this machine or any of the other Graco machines or Airless plaster machines, all that information in detail is inside my Pure White Spray Plaster course. Of course, like many, you could just DIY it, go it alone. You could buy a machine and try and figure out on the way, but I guarantee you that you will come into problems, and that's going to cost you time and money. The amount of people that have just tried to figure this out, it's not like it's very, very difficult to understand, but you do need to know the method and the procedure in which to work and how to run the machine. The amount of time that you will spend trying to figure it out or spamming the inboxes of people that do know, you might not get the answer you need straight away or even the correct device. It's just going to lead to more wasted time and wasted money. I wish the information that I've made available was available at the time I started, so I can guarantee it would have saved me thousands in wasted time. Not just the machine and the methods and how to use that, but all about the prep stage. We've got our taping knives. This is our Athena Finitech. These spatulas are something that we use. Put the ceiling line in from the floor, really work well on the corner. So, plaster is still. Our corner roller, and I'm going to show you the methods and how to use the tools, absolutely everything about it, going all the way up into pricing and social media, lighting, sanding, fans to use. I had to find my way all the way through it, and it cost me so much time and money. So we're going to do a test run now with the Fibafuse in the roll cut. First, I'm going to spray some product into the hopper with my Mark 5 spray gun and some Alseco FX plaster in the machine. It's not bad. That's gone straighter, that's gone in, no problem at all, to be honest with you. I make pretty light work of that. I think a bit of practice and you're going to start getting much better results. Get my roll cut. I'm going to start by just leaning this bottom wheel into the bottom of the wall. And just pressure that. And then lean in, get the right angle so the bottom wheel can push in that tape. As soon as I reach the top, I just need to pull on the trigger to cut the tape. Perfect, that one. Again, as soon as I get to the top where I need to be, all I've got to do is pull on this trigger, and that's going to cut my Fibafuse. As soon as I pull the trigger, little blade comes out, it's going to cut my Fibafuse. So now I can just take my corner roller, I'm just going to roll this in, nice and gently. So not a taper, just something that we've started to do as part of the Airless spray plaster system, so we've had to learn as we go. Now I'm just going to use my corner flusher just to smooth that over a bit more. And that is pretty decent. Taping, absolutely fine. Bit tidying up around the edge where I got some overspray. But that's made light work of doing that internal. So I've not actually had to touch the Fibafuse, and normally we need to wear gloves when working with it. It's so itchy, it gets right under your skin. But I've not even needed a pair of gloves because I'm not touching the Fibafuse when it's in the roll cut. So that's an advantage for me. So again, just going to spray a corner in. I'm just going to stick the extension tube in now. For no other reason than I can use my camera and I'm not in the way of it. But now we can actually cut the tape from further down. Before we were cutting it from this position, but now we've got more reach. Just press the trigger to cut. And that's us, in. If you're a taper and you're wondering why the room looks like this, it's about to be sprayed with Airless spray plaster. So you've had the first stage tape and joint done by a team, and we've just flashed the coat over the joints. That's probably why it looks messy. It's just blending them a bit further before we put 2 whole coats over the whole room. We're able to turn a huge space like this white in no time. So because all my taping is already complete in this job, I don't need to run any sealing lines. Well, I've just run a little tester there to see how it works. As expected, a little bit more fiddlier, but with a little bit of practice, I'm sure that's going to be just as easy as running up the internals. So this is just a quick, sweet, sharp review of this tool. We're going to continue to put it through its paces and we're going to keep it with us on our future projects. I'm going to get this out every single time I prep because I think it's going to save me time, effort and energy. So as an airless spray plasterer, I'm not a tape and joiner by trade, and a lot of us that get into it are not. So anything that can speed up that taping process or even make lighter work of it is a bonus to us. So having this in my kit is definitely going to benefit my business going forward, and I think I'm going to keep this one.